The best way to get better at programming is to practice. And in this example, we're going to look at variable scope, especially when dealing with our exceptions in try-catch blocks. As always, these files are available using a link provided below in the description. We'll give you a couple seconds to download, and then you can follow along. All right, so let's get started. So here we have a couple of issues because I want to print out the answer and my name. If you notice on line 19 and 22 that both of these answer and name have a red underline, that means there's an error. Now the reason why is that we declared answer and name up inside of our try block. Because the way scope works, a variable is only accessible within inside the block it was created. This means that the answer and name are trying to be used outside of where they are declared. This is giving our issue. This is actually a pretty common thing, especially when we start dealing with opening files or network connections. We want to declare something and then we're going to use it later on, but how and where is that going to happen? Okay, so the easy solution is to declare our variables outside the try block and then initialize or use them later on. So for example, I'm going to come up here, copy double answer, and I'm going to assign it a value of 0 initially. Then I remove the double in front of the answer on line 10. That means I'm not trying to redeclare it. I'll do the same thing here for line 12. I'm going to cut that line and move it to outside of my try block. Notice I can still use the variables answer and name inside the try block, but they're declared outside of it. What this has done is it is showing me on lines 20 and 23 that now these variables are accessible. I no longer have an error. If I go and try to run these, you're going to notice that an exception was caught and it says the answer is 0.0. Why is it 0.0? Well, because there's an exception in trying to reset answer, it didn't get a chance to update it, which is good because it would be an undefined value. So it keeps that initial value. Name is still null, so it prints out null, which is what's going to happen with an object if you print out and it doesn't exist. So that's a nice thing. We don't have another exception there. It's just a matter of the fact that, hey, now we have access to it. Now, this is really important with something like the finally clause. We haven't looked at that yet, but we will in upcoming videos, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please give the video a like and consider subscribing so you can see more videos on how to get better at programming.